You're literally light, bro. You're literally light. Look, man, this is flat right here. Which is the fucking... There go, that's flat. You gonna tell me that Superman can go that fucking fast, bro? Get the fuck out of here. That nigga's fucking light, bro. The only thing that beats light is darkness.
That doesn't... No. Stop, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop, no. What's up, interweb? It's me, Andy, a.k.a. Android, and welcome to episode number 31 of the Spooncast, where three or more of your fellow spoons come together to discuss any topic ranging from games, movies, and anything nerd culture. Joining me today, to my left, Dwayne. The D stands for?
Dwayne and Dim Sum.
Oh, no.
Meow. To his left, the Puerto Rican Badger himself. Not Luke Kane today, because you forgot the cane.
I forgot my cane.
Uh-oh.
It's in my plan.
And to his left, first time on the podcast, but not first time in our hearts. Goblin, welcome, sir.
Hello, Goblin. Hello.
Hello, Goblin.
And to his left, last but never least,
Never.
Party People!
I wasn't ready.
No one ever is. No one ever is.
That is true. You can't be ready for it.
You win some and then some.
I see what you did there. What is that?
You got a theme song?
Text message.
Happy hour, bro. It's happy hour.
That's my text message. But I thought it was great timing.
The captain said we're coming on some quick turbulence.
The captain has turned on the no smoking sign.
That sounded like...
We're gonna die!
Please fasten your seatbelts into the upright position.
All right, so we're back now. We were gone for a couple weeks this time.
A couple weeks.
3 or 4. A couple things happened.
When we say couple, we mean 3 or 4.
Went from months to weeks, so you know.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. We'll get back to week to week, hopefully.
Week to week, yeah.
Couple things happened since then. Posted on IG recently about...
Which is spoon_fools.
You're going to see it
It's
right
gonna be
there.
right there, somewhere on the bottom of the screen. You know.
One thing we didn't get to talk about between both podcasts is that the Hellboy poster was released. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody excited for that? Because I'm super excited for that.
I am, but at the same time,
David Harbour playing Hellboy.
I think I'm excited to see him. He
Yes.
looks great, and then with the big ass horns, and I'm kind of like looking forward to see what the storyline's gonna be. But I was so amazed, and I'm so in love with the Guillermo del Toro version of Hellboy that.
Because those movies were made for him.
Yeah,
really.
and I'm not like scared to see what they're gonna come up with now, you know, because honestly, Guillermo del Toro, bro, like you cannot be like practical like makeup versus CG. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like when you get like that, like you know, he does practical makeups and like you know sets and stuff like that. He keeps the CG to a minimum, and it just looks so much better, bro. I think the quality he puts behind it, like for example, the movie The Shape of Water. That movie, visually there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of different set change. There's not a lot. It's just really that same.
But it definitely puts you in the mood, though.
No, it does. I'm not saying it don't, but that's what I was trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like he could take the most simplest of scenarios, but just because everything is like costume wise and everything else is done so well that everything else it just seems like an art piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't necessarily need to go far.
Yeah.
Or visually, you know, or be like stunning. It could just be like dark and simple, but be equally as stunning. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I think the first Matrix did that too.
Yeah.
Where like all of it was, the special effects weren't that insane in that one. In fact, most of it was all practical.
Yeah, the wire work and shit.
And like that was the same thing. Like just the look and feel of it like had that grit to it that I don't know that movie did also have too, where you don't have to do all these spectacular things that movies do now.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
By the way, I thought that he looked great, but I also thought it was definitely reminiscent still of Ron Perlman's. The
Oh,
way
yeah,
they look very similar. And I was like,
it does look the same. Well, one thing is that the actual like the hand and stuff is actually closer to the comics.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the hand.
What do you
Yeah,
mean it's gonna be like extra longer? And,
No, just the shape of it
Okay.
is more towards the comics. But yeah, it almost looks like
it almost looks like
Yeah.
Ron Perlman. And I was like,
But
I
honestly-
liked it a lot.
the comics, the Hellboy comics, to me personally, I've never really I've never really read them. I know the story. I've kind of looked into the story comic book wise, but the way he looks in the comics, to me, I don't think it looks cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
literally a fawn, a little fat, big belly
Yeah.
fawn. That's what he looks like. No, he
it's the
doesn't.
art style that they
Yeah,
used to do.
exactly. The art style, I was like, it doesn't do him no justice. I feel like if he was drawn, like, for example, the guys that draw Spawn,
Oh yeah.
oh my god,
But,
bro. it's
Yeah.
like fun.
It actually reminds me of like Samurai Jack kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's get to these topic lists then. So I got on here. Actually, Puerto Rican Badger brought this up to my attention. That Overcooked 2 got an update,
Yes, it sure did.
so we gotta make sure we get on that.
Yeah, we gotta
If
get
you
on
guys
that.
haven't watched us on
ASAP.
Twitch, YouTube, play the Overcooks. It gets pretty fun in there,
Oh, it's pretty fun. It gets pretty intense. Yeah, no,
especially
so now,
with those pink stinkers.
the pink stinkers. And the blue Atlanteans.
The Blue Atlantean, oh man.
The T-boner.
The T-boner.
So yeah, man, no,
So that's what they named him, huh?
That's what
No,
we
that's
named
what
it.
we named it.
Exactly. I don't know if you detected the sarcasm in that.
No, we did not.
Like, yeah, so that's what they named it, a T-boner, and yeah.
Yeah, that game is
Pink
super
stinker.
fun, and it just got updated before when you played it. Let's say we played together, we played story mode. So let's say we play under my file. Like if I invite you to play with me, we play it under my file, and it wouldn't save on yours. So it'll all the like the progress will be saved on my game, and I will get all the unlocks,
Yeah.
new characters and everything, but you wouldn't get shit. So then we'll have to go play it on yours.
Yeah,
and
you would
beat
have to
the
go
whole
play it.
thing
Oh,
over.
wow.
So they updated that, and now we can just, if you play on mine,
Whatever it
we
is,
everything.
yeah, you get the
Yeah.
same thing. Good, so you're able to like pretty much transfer the files.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they put more content, more levels, and more challenging.
12
things.
new stories. Yeah.
Yeah, they put, yeah.
Yo, that's good.
New menu items like skewers and smoothies.
No, I want to make
A water
smoothies.
a water
Smoothie.
pistol that lets you clean plates from a distance.
Oh, we need that.
3 new chefs. So yeah, it's actually the DLC is available for all platforms. So this game is actually available for Xbox, PlayStation, Wii,
And what's it called again?
Switch.
Overcooked.
Overcooked.
Overcooked. Okay. Heard.
The DLC is $5.99, which I will happily pay because
It's worth it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That game is so fun.
It's just so
And then
fun, bro.
If you play with people that like know
Yeah.
and enjoy it, it just makes it so much funner. But it's literally work.
yeah, like it's literally
Yeah.
you're cooking.
And you gotta like if you literally treat it like the line at work, you'll succeed. It's retarded
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
he's mostly burning the food. He's not cooking.
you be like walking it like you give yourself assigned jobs like you do this
Yeah.
and I'll do this and one of us calls shit out, bro.
In that
Not
game,
gonna-
communication is key.
Key.
That's because it's not a game. It's real.
It's life.
It's
life.
It's what we
Yeah,
do
that's
every
real.
day.
It's actually what you're supposed to do.
And the funny thing
Communication
is
is
that
everything.
there's characters there that literally resemble everybody we know.
Yeah.
No way.
Way.
Yeah.
For real? That's awesome, man. I like that. We like the realism, man.
We got Gene, Baggy Jeans in there. We got Alioni in there.
Alioni's in there.
We got other people I can't name in there.
But yeah, Overcooked 2. Go check out our videos on Twitch, YouTube.
Woo!
George.
Next topic: Call of Duty Black Ops 4 made 500 million at launch.
Good God.
I got a boner right now.
I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of guys, because it came out on Xbox too, and a lot of dudes are playing it, and a couple of dudes, well, they were like, we don't like it because they said it seemed too arcadish. Is that how it is for you?
I
all?
don't know what that means, but I think the total opposite. Me, I'm a Call of Duty head. When I first saw all the new stuff that they're putting in, I was completely turned off. You could even ask my guy here. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But then when I played the beta, I was like, okay. You know, they put new things. They put you can self heal now and stuff like that. So it was tight work, you know, because I was always like curious about how they're gonna work that in to Call of Duty. So fast paced. There's no self healing, no nothing. Especially hardcore. I play hardcore. In hardcore, it's 1 2 bullets, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the fuck that's gonna play out in hardcore? And dude, it plays out seamlessly.
Wow.
It's also like an extension. It's not like
Well, how do you self heal?
it's a perk and you could put it on, you could not put it on. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice. But if you put it on and it's time, like you could use it and then
It's like a shot.
Yeah. Like he takes out the needles.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering if I was like, I wonder if he gives himself a shot.
Like he'll come out and be like and take his gun, like he does it quick. And and then you got like 30 seconds it refills, and after 30 seconds you can use it again. You know what I'm saying? So they did that, and I played, you know, the whole beta, and I was impressed. I was like, okay. So then they started mentioning the blackout mode, which is literally you know, the free for all.
Yeah.
So I was worried about that. I'm like, I'm a big Fortnite fan, so I'm like, you know, Fortnite's doing it so well. I played PUBG. That's where Fortnite came from. PUBG's kind of like one of the first ones they did the battle royale. So I played PUBG. PUBG's okay. It's not bad, but it looks very
H1Z1.
H1Z1 looks like a simulator, like a flight simulator on a computer, fucking Windows 98. Like H1Z1 is really bad, but it's really bad. You know, like the old simulators, like in like high school, that you'll go around like the house and shit like that. It looks just like that, bro. It's really bad. And it's very like, I don't know, to me, mechanical wise, kind of like very like clunky.
PUBG and what does PUBG rate? Right.
PUBG's okay. It's still not good.
People like PUBG, man.
No, it's good, but it's not.
It's not Fortnite.
Yeah, it's not Fortnite.
Yeah, it's because it was one of the.
Because Fortnite, it's because of
The reason Fortnite popped off is because all like the culture, like new culture stuff going on that they throw in it, and plus it's super fun. Like that game's really fun, and then they got that quick build. No other game does that quick build shit like they do, and that quick build is fun as fuck. You know, if you know how to use it when you play. And so, taking all that into consideration, when I was thinking about the blackout mode, I was like iffy about it. I saw some gameplay, and it convinced me because I like how they took different actual levels from Call of Duty and just built them in one map. You know, with of course space in between to get, you know, to every different town or place. So, you know, it made me feel a little more comfortable to buying the game. When I bought the game and actually played it, and I don't know why they didn't broadcast. I should have broadcasted it. Dude, first game, off rip, I got like 7th place. And I was murking ass. It's so much fun. It's seamless. The way it starts, you get pumped because you see like a whole brigade of helicopters just...
And then drop everyone.
And then like you drop wherever you want, but like you see like the people just standing and then like jumping out, and then you jump out and you got that wingsuit, and you glide and you can actually like either.
So you can control where you land.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask you. That's perfect.
One thing I don't like about, for example, Fortnite, when you drop, let's say you want to go to like the furthest side of the map, you gotta like do a little. It's not like a cheat code, but it's more like an exploitation.
Yeah.
Exploitation. So if you take out your parachute and then you put your parachute back into free fall, back and forth really fast, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, your drop slows down, and if you press towards the direction you want, you know, you can push.
Kind of glide over there.
Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass because you gotta sit there, like really button mashing a lot, and I do it a lot because I go to like further places. So in this one, when I saw it, I just jump off and I could like glide. Not straight across, but pretty fucking far. I was like, oh shit.
Because they got those suits like that they jump off of those cliffs with. That's what they have on.
And the thing is that you can control that. You can control that a lot. Like if you press forward, you're really close up and you straight dive bomb. And then if you like press back, the more back you press, he'll open up till you press all the way back, and he's just like completely like kind of like leafing down, bro. Like it's crazy. And you kind of like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here to check it out.
Not only that, you can, when you bank, you don't only just bank like this, kind of like turn a little bit, you know? You can hold the button and you kind of like cut, like really cut.
Turn.
Like it's crazy. And then once you hit, you had like a drop meter. Once you hit a certain altitude, shoot deploys, and you can it's very seamlessly, very smooth. You can navigate the shit. Hit
Wow,
the floor.
that sounds good for me.
When you hit the floor, take off. There's guns everywhere. One thing I don't like, because I guess it's because I'm used to Fortnite. In Fortnite, when you drop and there's loot, the loot glows, so you can see that shit from really far. In Call of Duty, since everything's like really natural color, there's certain things that are similar in color, like certain guns in the floor, you can't see it, and then there's no outline around there or nothing, but it's like a gun there.
Well, maybe that might be something they gotta update
yeah,
on.
that's what I was gonna say. Eventually, they'll probably like fix that. But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. One thing also I like, when you kill somebody, you can loot them, but they drop a bag. You can literally unzip the bag, open it, start searching through, and take whatever you want. You can use cars, like there's like a truck you can use, a pilot full of people. There's like a little Humvee you can use. There's a little ATV. There's a boat.
So you can actually drive the trucks and everything.
You can drive the truck.
Like on Halo, I remember you could get on those.
You can drive the truck, have 4 motherfuckers in the back, everybody gunning.
Yeah.
See, because that's how it was on Halo. I remember.
On my second game, when I played, I'm running, and dude, I gotta post this on YouTube when I get it. I get the clip and I'll post it. So I drop, and a dude dropped right next to me. So we're kind of both scrambling to get a gun and kill each other. So we're running, and we're both going to one gun that I found. Pum. I grab it, and he turns around and runs. So I'm trying to kill him. So like, pum, pum, pum. I hit him like 3 times or 2 times, but I ran out of bullets. And he picks up a gun. So I start running towards him. Right when I get to him, he starts shooting. He hit me like 4 or 5 times, but I just start punching like pop, 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 and he dies.
No
I'm
way.
like, yes. Yeah. So
So you took his? Did you take his weapon?
No, I went to take his weapon, but he had a bazooka the whole time. And he couldn't use. So then I grabbed the bazooka and I'm running. I go outside and I hear smoke. I see a guy, but there's just a guy just standing there in front of an ATV. So I went up there and I punched him and killed him.
No way.
Then I get on the ATV and take off, and I hear
Like a chopper?
shit. Yeah. I jump off the ATV and I'm like, I get by a tree, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like through the clearing, there's like a mountain, and like the tree that goes down is kind of blocking me. I see a fucking helicopter just go, boom, like just go down and go straight up and like flying crazy. I'm like, oh shit. I shoot the rocket at it, boom. The obituary come up, like 3 kills.
No way.
Dude, that game's insane. That game's nasty.
I kind of want to. Man,
On top of that, there's perks, like different shit you can do laying around. There's shit to put on your gun. So you could be walking around, you grab a fucking
scope,
put it on, you grab the fucking a bud, put it on. Like upgrades for your gun.
Yeah.
You find them all around. Upgrades for yourself, like dead silence, tracking, fucking all kinds of shit. That help you, do things.
And that's all the blackout mode.
Yeah, there's shit.
So is that one free for all?
Free for all? Yeah, the blackout mode.
Okay.
Yeah. They got like grappling guns, so you can
climb the
grapple
buildings
and climb buildings, but they also got grappling hooks and shit like that in other Call of Duties, but you can't do nothing while you're grappling. In this one, you can shoot and grapple. So I can grapple and get
Rainbow
zipped
Six
up
style.
and just be murky while I'm zipping across. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this
Bro.
movie. This game sounds dope.
Game is it's intense.
play
It's
like a
really
movie,
intense.
bro.
And then the thing is that it got so far away from Call of Duty, but then it feels like Call of Duty. I don't even know how to explain.
But at the
that.
same time, like, there's only so much you can do to continue like the same
Yeah.
thing
They're in
without.
competition with Fortnite.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, one thing.
evolve.
Yeah, you have to change.
One thing that, for example, one thing that Fortnite does, was I'm assuming that Call of Duty is gonna eventually do, is they put in different modes. You know what I'm saying? So it's still Battle Royale. For example, Fortnite has Battle Royale, regular Battle Royale. They got solos, where it's 100 people, 100 versus 100. Then you got duos, where it's 100 people and squads of 2, And then they got squads, which is 100 people in squads of 4.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, they got 50v50, which is 50v50.
50 people versus 50 people.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So then,
Then,
then
crazy.
they
That's a
also-
lot of people. Like
Yeah.
that is.
And you'll be surprised the lobby fills up just like that.
Every single week, they have a different mode, you know what I'm saying? Or they have like a different something that you can do in the level,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or in the mode.
Or skins or something.
Like right now, they had this mode called heist mode, where you had to go and there's like 5 different saves. You had to crack the safe, steal a golden llama, and go to a getaway van and get away. But it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying?
Easier said than done.
When you got 100 other people trying to do the same exact shit you're trying
Yeah.
to do, you know.
So it was only one safe.
No, it's 5. But you don't know what you could go to either one. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know who's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Now, is that everybody versus everybody, or is that
Everybody
50-50?
around when you get there.
Everybody versus it's in squad support.
Okay.
So you're saying you think
So
Call of Duty might do
will,
something else?
no, not might, will. Like Call of Duty will, because what they did with Black Ops 3 was amazing, bro. Everybody that loves zombies bought Black Ops 3 because Black Ops 3 started bringing in all the zombies. They mastered a whole bunch of zombie levels. They made new zombie levels using multiple zombie levels, you know, and like jammed them together, like. And they progressed zombies so much to what zombies is now in Black Ops 4 is crazy. It's nothing like
I'm surprised they haven't separated the two and just branched out to a new game.
they
Like
can't.
zombies.
They can't. The storyline, the storyline for the zombies is so dense and so like full of shit. There's still shit hidden in Call of Duty Zombies games that hasn't even been found out. That's how deep the Easter eggs goes on these motherfuckers, bro.
Yo, I might have to get it, man.
If you get it, just
Where's
get
it
it for
the-
PlayStation.
Or I will never be able to play it.
So I started off, this topic by saying it sold 500 million, just to put that into perspective. So one of the biggest games of the year was Far Cry 5, and it only earned 310 million across its entire launch week. Avengers: Infinity War brought in 258.2 million domestically on its first weekend. So, and then pulled down 640.9 million globally. This did 500 million in its first 3 days.
But that's because the games cost like $50-$60, so you gotta factor that in too.
True.
But that's still amazing.
That's still-
yeah.
I mean-
I'm not taking away from
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
$500 million is a lot, but you know what that might lead to? People investing more money in games because they
Into
feel like
games.
it's a bigger return on
Yeah.
their investment. So they might put more in.
I mean, also games do cost more to make.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So,
So maybe
and
it
that's
all
why they
balances.
cost. That's why they
Well,
cost more.
movies cost a lot to make too. You know.
But that's why
But
the
games-
prices have gone up. You remember when movies used to be $6-7?
Yeah,
Now it's like
20
17-20 bucks a pop.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then the popcorn is just as expensive. The popcorn is another ticket.
It is another thing.
That's true.
'Cause you know they make money off of those concessions, so it's all
I
tied.
mean, that's
in.
how the theaters
That's why
stay
the
open.
dollar-
Yeah, yeah,
If not, they wouldn't really.
yeah.
It's like
They wouldn't
popcorn.
survive.
$100 with butter. It's $50 more.
Just $50 more, you can get the butter.
I'll
Give it,
hold on.
actually give it some
Lifetime
taste.
One thing. Here's one thing. Other thing I posted up on IG in between the two podcasts. The Jon Favreau released the picture of the upcoming TV series for the Disney streaming service, which is
Like the Scarlet Witch and all that.
Mandalorian. The Mandalorian.
Oh,
The hell's the Mandalorian?
What is a Mandalorian?
Is that the Mandarin's husband?
It's from where Boba Fett is from,
Ah,
or he is a Mandalorian.
ah. Question.
Boba
Question.
Yes.
Have we ever seen Boba Fett's face?
Yes.
Technically,
yeah, because he
Yes.
was in that movie.
Yeah.
When his dad, he saw his dad die, right?
No.
Yeah.
If it's technically
yes, you do see his face.
Just
with no helmet.
younger.
Yeah.
Be more specific.
Okay.
Without a helmet.
he-
I can't even.
so-
Technically, yes.
So does he do this? And they show his face with no helmet.
You see his face when he's a kid.
Not the same thing. Okay. Go ahead. Pressing on.
He saw his dad get killed, right?
You answered my question. Pressing on.
It's still him.
Yeah.
It's his
Just
face.
to recap, who
Not
killed his
debating that. Moving right along. Got my answer.
dad? You guys remember, to recap,
Yeah, I forgot. Was Vader responsible for his death?
no.
No.
Yeah,
For his death or whose death? Who are we
For
talking
his
about?
dad.
So are you trying to tell me that they showed him just as much as they showed Jar Jar Binks' mom?
Are we still talking about Jar Jar Binks?
I love Jar Jar Binks.
People, all Star Wars fans hate Jar Jar Binks. They felt like it shouldn't have even been in a movie.
Bro, Jar Jar Binks is the best anything. Have you not heard the theory of Jar Jar Binks?
That nigga made
Jar
Star
Jar,
Wars.
Jar Jar Binks is the mastermind behind everything. Everything is happening cause Jar Jar Binks.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Alright, look, you should know that one battle scene that they had, you know, the drones versus the Jar Jar Binksians or whatever those people. Whatever
Yes,
it's
that
called.
is the official term.
That was a pretty cool ass fucking fight.
What?
That was a cool fight scene.
Which fight?
The war
When they were
when
underwater.
they were fighting
When they
the
were
Jar Jar
underwater.
Binksians
The one they were
versus
underwater?
the android.
You mean where Jar Jar Binks accidentally won the war?
Yes, he won the.
Accidentally.
No, bro. That's the thing. That's what I was
something
trying
wrong
to
with
get
that.
at.
There's
That's what I was
something wrong
trying to
with
get
that
at.
right
He
there.
that wasn't accidentally. That's called genius writing. That's what leads me to believe that he is the reason why this is happening.
There's
dog.
been a lot of genius
Jar Jar
writing.
is the Force. You know what? I'm making that a T-shirt. Jar Jar is the Force. He's like,
I don't think they're gonna will allow that. That guy, it was a big issue. I remember they were complaining about that. Remember?
I don't know why.
Everyone was complaining about
No one
it.
understood what he was saying.
Yeah, he was just like, they
Listen,
were like,
bro.
why is he?
I talk to my Jamaican friends all the time. This is the same shit.
Yeah. I talk to my Puerto Rican friends and I don't understand it. I'm like, what are you? It's like these. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Remember, have y'all ever seen the Anchorman? When the dude goes up and talks to the guy in English, and he goes, "What?" He goes, "I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish." The guy was speaking English.
So basically they revealed that the TV series that Jon Favreau is producing for the live action Star Wars is The Mandalorian, and actually released a picture, which I also posted, and I will probably put right here because that's what I did.
So they're gonna delve into the world of Boba Fett. That's what this one is gonna be, or is it gonna encompass like everything from Star Wars still? Or did they release any details of what it's gonna be about?
They did, and it's loading.
Okay. Wow.
So you're gonna tell me that it's Mandaloading?
Yes. That might be the name of the podcast.
Yes, Mandalorian.
Okay.
Mandaloading.
Good thing we said that's what got
Okay.
cleared up.
In a post Wednesday on his Instagram account, the filmmaker teased The Mandalorian, writing in yellow and black script, reminiscent of the traditional opening crawl that precedes most Star Wars films.
I do recall seeing something about Darth Maul coming out with something, and I don't know if it's real or not. but-
Have you seen Solo?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, Solo.
So it might be- it might be
lead
continuous.
into that.
But did you see it by yourself or
Did you
with
see
somebody?
he has the mechanical legs?
Yeah.
Like he survived.
Have you not
being cut in
seen
half.
Clone
Is it-
Wars?
Have you not seen Brody?
Not
Oh.
You didn't see Clone Wars?
You gotta watch Clone Wars.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna watch.
It's called Clone.
The
Which one?
Clone Wars. The series. The cartoon.
Oh yeah.
The cartoon.
Yeah.
They explain what happens to him.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they're making a movie. I've seen footage of like a screenshot of him sitting
Okay,
in a
you've
chair.
seen. Okay.
And he's
okay.
like he's got the mechanical legs. Like
What
it's
was
the
he
same
talking
actor,
about?
Darth Maul. They're actually doing a Darth Maul movie.
That's my nigga.
I could. They
Yeah,
may
but-
very well be. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
I've seen
are
a
big fans of
photo
Darth Maul.
of him sitting in a chair.
But if you've seen
Mechanical
Solo,
legs.
then you can kind of see that they're gonna probably go
Yeah,
into something
the-
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, it wasn't great, but I still liked it. It was
That
I like. You know what I
It's
like?
always actor choice.
Listen, bro, that movie was literally the origin story to everything that he owns. Like it was the origin story of the gun. The origin.
Well,
story
I
of
was
the
more
vest.
impressed with the with
Origin
not even
story.
him as the main character. I was more like impressed with what's her name from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was more impressed with her character and where they went with that.
Man.
So I liked it. I'm interested to see where that goes. You know.
We talked about the last podcast
The
that
Lost Podcast.
there is a lost podcast.
There was one.
There is one,
Yep.
which we don't speak of.
He must not be named.
Do we
Never
have
bring
a
it
last
up
podcast?
again.
Yeah,
Which one?
I think it was
The one we-
the last one.
the one we did
Or the
at,
29.
at your game room.
Oh.
What's that one?
Oh, I knew nothing of this.
Yeah, you weren't available, so we were like, all right, let's try it. It did not work out.
Did not work out.
All right,
What's the show?
so
We cannot have a
podcast
podcast without the party people.
That is-
Podcast headquarters is right here. HQ.
You already know.
okay, so real quick, the Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order, and it says that it follows a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, far from authority of the New Republic.
And that's as much they've given so far, right?
Yeah,
All right, cool. I'm gonna check it out. It might. Well, I trust Jon Favreau.
yeah.
Keyword New Republic.
Yeah. So what I was saying before too is we talked about in the last podcast that that we all kind of agreed that the solo movie probably would have been better as a series. than
Yeah.
just the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
remember
And I thought it was miscast, but I didn't think Han's character was. I didn't think. Not that he's a bad actor. I just thought he was the wrong one for this part.
Same.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same.
Same. Everybody agrees.
Everyone agrees. Another review that we had this past week is Disney's live action Aladdin teaser trailer.
I'm actually excited for that movie.
A lot of
I mean,
people.
Aladdin's a great
seen
movie.
it. Yeah,
Dude,
a lot of people. seen it.
Aladdin, that was a great fucking cartoon.
Did y'all know? I didn't realize that Will Smith was going to be in it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's
He told
playing,
me.
Who's he playing?
He's a lamp. I think he's a genie.
He's the
Genie.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I can see it.
Listen,
It can go
it has
well,
to has to be
or it can
somebody,
go
bro.
horribly
No,
wrong.
it does have to be somebody, but
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I know what you're gonna say.
Following,
I know,
who's gonna,
Robin
who,
Williams.
Who can follow that act?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be somebody. So
Yeah,
if
but
nobody can.
I feel like they should have used somebody a little bit more quirkier
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
than Will Smith.
Someone more animated?
Yeah, I think Will Smith can pull it off, but I
Will
think
Smith.
I don't want to. Sorry, tongue twisted. I don't want to sound so racist, so I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. Because I can't. He's like, all right. Yeah, like I'm saying,
I'm like, God. I mean, if that's the way you feel, I mean, it's the way you feel.
it's not that it's racist. I just don't like me looking at him when I picture him playing like a over the top kind of like, you know, flamboyant character, if you will. I can see him acting a little bit coonish, kind of like, come on, man, son, let me give you a little jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, that's just how I see him. No, like, for example, like Chris
And
Rock.
that part out.
I've never seen Will Smith act like that before, ever.
Yeah.
Not him.
Wild
I've
Wild
seen-
West. He has a lot of I'll another day with time I'll show you scenes in like 4 or 5 different movies that he acts that the way I'm probably not describing it right.
I also.
I feel like I am.
NASA,
No, he's like I'll show you what.
Only
I mean.
maybe if he was joking, he's trying to be funny. but-
Yeah.
Like no, he I don't feel like he's playing like a flamboyant character. He's gonna be good at it. And for example, like Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like him playing a flamboyant ass character will like him.
Yeah,
if they
it's
would've said-
personality.
if they would say him as the genie, I would be like, okay, I feel a little bit more comfortable because he's like that. Like I'm gonna give you a great example: Ruby Rod in fucking The Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
I don't think nobody, no Chris Rock, no fucking Cat Williams, nobody could have touched fucking Ruby Rod the way that Chris Rock did Ruby Rod. Stupid green.
Was that Chris Rock?
It's not Chris
Tucker?
Rock.
No, sorry, Chris Rock.
I was like, wasn't that Chris
I
Tucker?
said Chris Rock twice. I'm like, no, Chris Rock. Sorry, Chris.
So you're
Tucker.
trying to describe black people and you're mixing them up.
Listen.
Was that the- was that
Stop
the-
right there. Stop right there, because you're only just giving me more fuel. You guys all look alike. I'm sorry.
I know,
Is that the
man.
racist part you were talking about?
Yes.
There's a racism ring its head.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I agree with that. Yes, Chris Tucker was the only one that could do
Yeah, Chris Tucker was. I thought he was fantastic.
He
in
was
that part.
hilarious.
Yeah. And when I was shocked when I first saw the movie. You know, I saw it in the theater, and I'm like, what's he doing? Like, I was like, is that Chris Tucker?
When I saw him like that, I'm like, why is he playing a gay guy?
Yeah.
But he wasn't gay.
No.
He was just weird. He was fucking bitches. He was a weird alien. They're fucking bitches.
girls.
That nigga was fucking every single bitch.
That was on there.
All of them. All of them. I have her record. I was like,
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's one
I
thing that
totally
was
forgot
smart
about
about the movie, that it was like sometimes you think, oh, like in these shows they portray aliens and they're exactly like humans.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it doesn't
Different
necessarily
races.
mean that every race or species, I should say, acts the same way. So why, like that was really smart for it to be like a different.
It was a different take on it.
No.
There's different species.
Valerian was
there.
about to be a great movie when it started out. I promise you.
There was different species.
When they were
there.
talking about making it.
There's 1,000 different species.
The way it
there.
started out, they showed everything in the beginning, and like
Yeah.
everybody was. I was like, oh. I still liked it, but I was just like, you know. I guess because I knew I could see what it could have been. You know what I mean? And what it was.
You guys are just uncultured swine.
Yeah.
They have no appreciation for the culture.
I don't know if you remember Defiance. I had high expectations for that show. It failed.
Bro, super failed. Honestly,
Science? Which was that?
I'll tell you which one. Not Hunger Games.
First of all, to me, Hunger Games was a bad movie.
I thought it was definitely hyped up too much.
Hey,
That-
For what it was.
I do not understand.
Hey,
how
It
that
was overhyped. I was like, 'cause
That's
everybody's
how
like, oh, you see the Hunger
Defiance
Games?
was.
I can't wait to see the part 2.
But the
I'm like,
story and everything.
I was like, I was done halfway through
Defiance was
one.
so bad it made Hunger Games look good.
it's like I just thought
And then
like,
they made a video game,
yeah, I thought it was,
all that.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
the
definitely
music.
Yeah.
a lot of hype on that movie. And I don't.
They tried to be
It's not something that I go back and I'm
Destiny.
like, oh, I'm gonna watch it. No way.
But it was
Bro.
coming off the heels of like the teen saga movies like Twilight and whatever.
Twilight.
Yeah. But people were in love with that movie.
Yeah, that's what I
It was like,
understand.
Which one? Twilight?
No,
No, the Hunger Games
Hunger
series.
Games, man, they were.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! My daughters and my wife, they have the books at the
I don't-
house. They
I-
read
every-
them.
But did they like the movie?
Yes, they.
See, I
watched
don't-
all
I'm
of
telling
them.
everybody about the movie.
I felt like I was like alone on this. I was like, oh,
I
I don't
thought-
like this movie.
Look, man.
I saw
I
the
was
first
like,
one. I was
okay.
like, okay.
No,
the
I-
second one is like, wasn't that just the first one? Then the third one is the first one again.
No.
No, I felt like the series now kind of like declined a little because like I think that last movie of the Hunger Games felt really flat for me. Like it felt empty.
All of them felt flat for me.
No, the first one, the first or second one, I forgot. I think the second.
The first one was
Catching Fire.
Yeah, Catching Fire. It was pretty decent. I like that.
I like Woody Harrelson though. I think he's a good actor.
No, he's a great actor. You
He's
can put
good.
that nigga in the fucking Muppet Babies, and then they go
Oh,
fucking blow that shit.
speaking
Out the water.
speaking of Woody Harrelson, I don't know. I know we got a topic on this.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
do.
if I'll be skipping it though, but like he is in Venom as well.
So there's only one person here who has seen Venom.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
Woody Harrelson's in Venom.
Yes, he's in it. But he's an end credit.
Wait a minute.
He's
So
a
you saw
post-credit.
Venom?
I saw it.
Oh yeah, he's Carnage.
Yeah, he's Carnage.
Well, you know
Spoiler.
what? I'm interested to hear your take because let me tell y'all something.
I could see him playing Carnage. I could play.
Woody Harrelson, he'll make it good.
I could
Yeah.
see him playing. What's his name? Something Cassidy.
Cassidy Jones.
No, like Clyde Cassidy. So you forgot- no. Oh, you guys are going to
Cassidy the Hustler.
It's something Cassidy. Anyway,
So since you brought it up, Venom.
Yeah.
Dwayne,
I'm.
what is your opinion of Venom?
It made a lot of money. Just so y'all know, that movie made a lot
So
of
did
money.
BVS.
I didn't hear anything.
But people went to go watch it, and apparently they liked it. That you know, I'm like, it looked like trash, so I didn't want to go.
Maybe that's what it was, cause like people had like very low expectations for this movie, so when it went in, it's like you go in there, it's whatever. Me personally, like I went in with whatever, like any expectations, but I actually found it entertaining.
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna
I
check it
find
out.
it
I'm gonna go watch it.
Like, you
I
know,
I was scared to watch
I
it.
will say,
I would go just because it's Tom Hardy.
I was
Tom
He
Hardy.
I
No,
seen him
but-
play that
Oh
character
my
before.
God, fuck Tom
I was-
Hardy, bro.
I will say,
He was a great actor towards me until he played Bane. After that, that nigga
It
everything he
wasn't.
did was
I don't.
wrong.
I think it was writing on Bane and the way it
Listen,
worked. I don't think he.
It's
really-
like
It was
it was
the
horrible
portrayal
writing.
of the character.
The portrayal of the character, the origin of the character,
Can't
the
blame
everything of the
can't
character.
blame the actor for bad script.
Yeah.
You don't write their own script.
I think that script was forced.
So you have to
No,
go back
actually,
to.
no.
But even
You
even
can kind of, to a degree, you can blame the actor because I can give you. I mean, there has been shitty scripts in the world, but the actors were so good that they sold it.
Let me write
Training
you a check
Day.
for 20 million. Are you gonna do this?
Training Day. Training Day. I thought the script wasn't really that good, but I thought Denzel Washington's acting was phenomenal.
yeah,
Dude, even the white boy played nasty.
Look,
Even the Mexican guys played nasty.
Ethan Hawke was, but he's a good actor.
I
Ethan
got
Hawke-
my shit pushed way.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you
Yeah,
go back
but that's I
online,
don't really see that too often. With it.
a lot of
Sometimes the
people
actors can
realize
overcome the
that,
script.
Tom Hardy played in Inception.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
know he
very
played in it.
small
Yeah,
role,
but that's the reason he played a good role because he was in it
Yeah.
5
Well,
minutes.
Christopher Nolan, he did
Even
all of those
still,
Batmans
even
too.
still.
That's why he's.
Now let's forward the camera, forward time. I mean, Revenant.
Stop smacking that.
Revenant.
A lot of people like that's
No,
why
I
I'm
mean
finished watching.
he's a
it.
good. He
I
has
know you
his
see
moment.
Revenant
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I only watched
Is that
some
the
of
one?
that.
Is that
Yeah.
the Western one?
with Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio.
yeah.
No,
And
isn't
the
it
bear.
with Shia
Yeah, the
LaBeouf?
bear. That's when they were in the woods
No.
and all that stuff.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, he has. Tom Hardy has a movie with Shia LaBeouf. They're like-
Lawless.
Lawless.
That's the one.
That movie was pretty good.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy's been in. I think he's been in
He's
movies
actually
where
gotten
he's good.
I think
To
that's
me-
Emmy Award
to
for
me-
that Revenant.
To me, he's
Yeah,
like
Warfare.
Shannon Tatum. He's just like the hot
Tatum.
muscle guy.
No,
Nah, you can't say that.
Channing Tatum's totally different from him.
No, not that they look the same, but
No, I don't
like,
think they look the same. I think their acting
the-
style is different.
Basically,
Very different.
But they're used for the same shit, just to be the hot heartthrob. They can't fucking act. They just want a fucking sexy guy in a movie that bitches be like, ah, and guys be like, I want to be like him.
You have to see Revenant
Okay.
and then you'd be like, okay, you know what? I'll
So
give
the
it
new
a
Vin
shot.
Diesel is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's Vin Diesel.
It's The
He's
Rock.
the-
He's the new Rock. Is that what you're saying? Well, The
Well,
Rock's
no,
The Rock is good though.
He's- nah, I
the
don't
movies
fuck.
ain't. The movies may
He's
not
gotten
be that
better.
good.
He's gotten better.
I don't give a shit. I saw.
He's gotten
I-
better.
Hey, I
Let's
saw
not
that
forget-
movie.
I like The Rock. I
Let's
like
not-
The Rock.
I
I
saw
feel like
the
he
movie
plays the same
Escape
character
to
a lot,
Witch
though.
Mountain just to see The Rock.
The
man.
what?
Fuck that. Escape to Witch Mountain. I saw
The
that
remake?
The remake
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
remake of the
I don't
remake.
think
Yeah, I saw that movie just to see
Jumanji
The
was
Rock.
good.
I don't give a fuck. The Rock is the most electrifying man in the fucking
In
universe.
entertainment.
Listen, now.
Let's
when
not
fucking-
forget he did.
I like
Scorpion
his
King.
acting. I think he does a good job.
Hey, listen, when Thor goes like this, it's The Rock that puts the lightning down. It's the essence of Rock that gives the fucking
If you all watch
Stormbreaker
Ballers
power.
and all the stuff he plays in, he does a good job.
Yeah.
I feel like he has gotten better. But in Ballers, doesn't he play himself?
To
Pretty
me,
much.
it's similar to playing himself, but he brings something to it, man. I can't lie. He
Yeah,
brings
no.
something to it.
And playing himself is.
Do you remember Gridiron Gang?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you can act, you can act. It's just that
Do you
simple.
see the live action Bambi?
Sorry, I watched
Something told me you were gonna go
Hands
through
and
that. Bro.
Hey, bro.
That was the best acting I've ever seen from him.
Fucking amazing.
It's the SNL skit from.
It's kind of like it's in this skit, but they're making fun of like Fast and the Furious, but you see like Bambi and like all the characters from Bambi.
So Dwayne, should I go see this movie or should I wait to see it on
DVD.
As Miguel said, watch it on VHS.
Who said that?
Pretty good.
Miguel.
He really said that?
I said, should I go watch it? And he's like, just wait till it comes out to VHS. I'm like,
No, I'll
He
wait
really
till it
said
comes
that.
out on home
Yeah.
video at least. I'll wait for it. I mean, when I was watching Venom, it had. Okay, so remember how we talked about how Logan felt like it was a Marvel movie, but it didn't feel like a superhero movie?
Yeah, it just felt like a movie.
But
That's
that was
what-
a great fucking movie.
That's what.
but
Venom-
are you saying is as good as Logan?
I'm not saying it's
Don't
that good.
say-
No, don't
I'm not
do
saying-
it,
I'm not
because
saying it's
Logan
good.
was actually up for it.
Dude,
It's like, it
you're
was
kinda
very
like-
good.
Right now, you're comparing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, you're comparing Venom to
it-
Logan.
No, I'm
Logan.
comparing tones of the
Okay.
movie. Comparing tones of the movie. Not
I see-
not actual
yeah.
like.
I see
you
what
know,
you're saying. Yeah, you're
tone of the
saying
movie, it did not feel like a
it didn't
Marvel
feel like
movie.
it didn't feel like a superhero movie. It
Same
felt-
like Captain America: Winter Soldier. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like
Okay.
one of
Yeah.
those type of movies. It
Yeah.
felt like
I
its
get what you're
own
saying.
thing. You
Yeah.
know, almost like when you watch Predator for the first time. That's what it kind of felt like. It's like its own thing.
Did y'all watch? Who watched Predator
I didn't watch
with
it.
Olivia Munn?
I've
I
seen
saw it.
every.
What'd you think? It was
The Pre-
okay.
The Predator, it's literally Fortnite. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'm gonna check it out because it looks like it might
watch
be decent.
It, watch it.
Is it?
I've seen it twice. I got it on Showbox. I've seen it twice.
Oh, don't even say no more. Say no
So
more.
I watched it the night before and then like 2 nights before that. It's a good movie, but once you see it, you're like, okay, I see what he means. It's a good
Which
movie.
one is the best Predator movie you like?
First one.
The first one.
Yeah, first one.
First one.
But she
Little
didn't say
unknown tidbit. Did you guys know that Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the first Predator movie?
As what?
Didn't he play the Predator?
As the Predator? Or
Yeah. Oh, he was in the movie. He played the Predator.
Yeah. He
Nobody
played the
knew
Predator?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he played the Predator.
I didn't know that till recently.
So he was like running around,
Yeah. He was, no. Okay, you know.
fucking Predator suit.
Yes.
What type of question was that? Is he like running
Because
around?
I'm like, was he dressed up as a character? Like,
Look, you know the Predator and how they have to put a guy in a mocap suit
Yeah.
to make him seem like he's see through.
Huh?
Well, the guy wearing that suit was him.
Yeah.
Was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I did not know that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme thought that he was. They had a movie because they pitched it to him like, "Yo, it's a movie about a monster. You're gonna be the monster. You're gonna fight this big strong guy." So he thought it was gonna be like fighting and all this crazy stuff, but it was just nobody knew it was him. And then the Predator, the outfit that they used to mocap looked nothing like the Predator. It looked like an ant, like a red ant.
for real?
I shit you not. I'll send you the YouTube video later.
So he probably was pissed off.
No, he was pissed at him. He quit, but they still use that footage. They still use this footage, but then later on they put some other nigga in makeup, and he was the actual monster
But
when
did
they
he get
showed.
credit for that in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to.
Well, that was his first.
Because
movie.
back then Van Damme had like an attitude. This dude
Yes,
was-
he still
he
does.
still does. Yeah. Yeah,
he's
crazy.
a diva.
I mean, John Claude.
Van Damme!
Van Damme.
So,
Van Damme, man.
Tuesday to Wednesday, Sony and Columbia's Venom will cross 150 million domestic sometime today or even earlier tomorrow. And it has earned 385 million worldwide.
Good God, that's good.
Yeah?
Really?
That's better than these Marvel movies. It's not better than the Marvel movies.
Oh,
It is a Marvel movie, but
Would you, I want to see, would you compare it to kind of like the Ninja Turtles? The first one. The second one was, the first one was not good
I
either.
didn't like neither, but I thought the
Right,
second one was
right.
cooler. Just because they had Bebop and Rocksteady, I love that.
Rock and Rocksteady.
And I think the guys that they used to
God.
play Bebop and Rocksteady before they were the monsters actually fit.
Yeah, the one of them was WWE superstar Sheamus.
Yeah,
Sheamus was there?
Sheamus.
He was the
He's
boy, right?
Bebop.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. And I used to just love
Party
TNA.
people's
I used to
learning
love the
today.
cartoon, man.
All his knowledge.
Well, I know
All
Sheamus
his
is in
knowledge.
Sheamus is in the WE, so I like
No,
wrestling.
Sheamus is the Rhino.
Was he the Rhino?
Yeah, he's Rocksteady. Bebop is the other one. Was the short fat guy, the black guy?
Okay.
Chris Rock.
Me and Chris Tucker.
So you mean Chris
Will,
Goblin?
Will Smith. Will Smith. That's it.
Chris Goblin.
It was Martin Luther King.
You know that black guy that played in the movie? What's his name? Martin Luther King, right? Yeah, that's it.
Isn't that like in the movie the Dinner for Schmuck?
Dinner for Schmucks.
For Schmucks.
Oh my
he
God,
sees,
that's such a northern
what's his
term.
name?
Schmuck.
Morgan Freeman, or he sees what's his name? Nelson Mandela. He's
Nelson
like,
Mandela.
Wow.
I'm like, hell nah, my diva.
Schmuck.
All right, so Dwayne's official review was it's fun. Wait till it comes out on
Say, D-Wayne, what do you think?
DVD.
It's good. It's fun.
I compared to Logan. I'm like Logan. Logan was great. Logan
you're
was
comparing-
fantastic.
No, I was comparing tone.
Yeah, yeah,
Tone.
yeah. No, you
Tone.
switched. You clarified it. I get what you're saying.
Just comparing tips.
But I was scared at first. I was about to go see it tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna leave here early. I'm gonna go check out Venom.
Nah, bro. It's just
You guys lock up when you leave.
I'm going with Jay.
All right, so some news came in that a cancellation of the Iron Fist season 3,
I'm not
or
really,
actually cancellation of the actual.
I'm not really upset about it.
I'm also not so upset. I'm upset because it did start getting better.
Yeah.
It did. They left with a cliffhanger, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And I was more excited
Yeah.
about. Really? You didn't think it was?
Bro, by the end of the fucking series, they're passing around the fucking most mystical power from a mystical place called
that
Shannon.
I did not like.
Passing it around like it's fucking herpes. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
I didn't
I
like
agree with
that
you on
whole
that,
thing.
Lou, you're
Like, I
right.
didn't like that. It was like it was so easy to do. It was
Yeah.
like that.
So no
So
one
what was the
had
whole
fi-
point of fighting the dragon?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, what the fucking this nigga fought the dragon, and killed it when this nigga could just.
They could have just gotten a bow and a tattoo and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So
Like, hey,
that did.
Give me a bowl.
But what I hate is that
But it just
both
wasn't a
Iron
normal
Fist
ball.
1 and 2, I like the characters, except for the actual Iron Fist.
yeah.
Everyone else,
He liked everybody except the immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah, bro.
I think one thing I didn't like in that, like the thing I didn't like the most, better said, was the part where they were trying to acquire the bowl. I think that what's his name should have gangbanged both of those bitches.
I'm here waiting for something serious.
I'm right on board with you, Android. I was like, I'm thinking he's gonna, say, this is the problem with that, and
No,
give me a detailed
look.
synopsis of why. And I'm like,
I thought you were gonna tell me Van Damme played some characters.
Van Damme played the champagne glass.
Well,
Nobody
this is the
knew.
podcast of
Van
Revelations.
Damme played the dragon that he slayed in season 1.
That's why they never
Nobody
showed
knew
him.
it. Nobody knew it
Van
because he
Damme
had the
was
suit
not
on.
Iron Fist.
Suit on, man.
He quit, but they still used the.
You know that footage of the
Check the
show
credits.
of the Iron Fist in the first season when he's like,
That's
that was Van Damme.
That's
Van Damme was just a piss. Just a piss.
Van Damme probably could have been a character in Iron Fist, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you could.
No, I'm serious.
That
I
no
mean,
lie.
no,
I,
yeah.
I want them to make Wesley Snipes a character.
Blade. I just see him as Blade every time.
Dude, that guy, you can't beat that Blade. Like, this nigga just
He's nice, man.
sealed himself in stone.
It's my role. That's it.
Yeah?
It's his role.
Yeah.
That's what he does good.
That Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. That's
Yeah.
all you see.
Yep. That's all you see.
And
man.
Michael J. White, I can't see nobody else as Spawn other than Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
I know
You mean Chris Rock?
Chris Green.
But now come on, Lou. Iron Fist. I love all the other characters, like the brother, the sister, like.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would say the
The
brother.
brother is very like.
He was totally, for me, it's totally 360 compared
Yeah.
to what he was last
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Last season, I really fucking hated that dude.
Yeah.
But this
That means
season,
he's a good actor.
I
but
still
this
hate him
season,
now.
but this season, he actually grew on me. Like his character development actually grew on me, and actually felt something for him.
Because
Yeah.
they did good writing for his character. And just a side note, so I'm late night watching the Chappelle Show reruns, and he was on the Chappelle Show. Yes, the brother was on the Chappelle Show. I'm like, I'm like, what is he doing on there?
You doing that there?
Yeah, he was actually on one of the shows, and I'm like,
What did he do?
he was one of the people that were like acting with Chappelle or whatever, and one of the
Okay.
skits or whatever. And I'm like, man, what is he? He's on the Iron Fist. You would never expect to see him on the Chappelle Show.
Yeah. Bro, you know who is in the Marvel, like, the Netflix Marvel universe? Like, my favorite of all actors is, I think, the guy that plays Shades.
Yeah, he was a very
He's a good actor.
He
In
did it
fucking
good.
Luke Cage, that dude, both seasons.
Yeah, he was
Both
a good
seasons.
actor. I agree, he was a good actor. I don't know if he's my favorite because
Are you fucking
they
kidding
had
me?
what's his name from Jessica
That guy's,
Jones.
it's a
and-
white boy.
and
He's
what's the
still
guy?
Puerto Rican.
What's
That's
the
why
guy?
he had a arroz con pollo with him. Dog. Like, this nigga here, dog.
But I like the villains You know, I like the what's his name, the purple guy, and then I like the what's the
Fisk.
yeah, call whatever. his-
Wilson Fisk.
Wilson
I can't
Fisk,
wait
that
till I
was
see
called.
him tomorrow.
Speaking of that, Daredevil season 3
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Pumped up.
10/19.
I think I'm gonna like not go watch Venom and just binge that.
Just
shit.
binge.
Yeah, that'll keep me. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
a good
I like this
idea.
too, though.
Keep me
I
in the
like
house.
Character development, I like. Also, not character development wise for Misty.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they
seeing,
developed her character too.
I'm seeing like she's gonna become the new. She's going to become the new Rosario Dawson in terms of like she's connecting almost all the characters right
yeah,
now.
yeah. But they put a lot of time into her character
Yeah.
development, and they also put a lot into what's her name, the girl that was with what's her name? She was the one that was with Iron Fist or whatever.
Colleen?
Colleen,
Colleen,
yeah.
yeah.
They put a lot of time into those two characters because they had a lot of a long time screen time.
But that-
I like Colleen. I
I like Colleen.
I
think
prefer
she's-
Colleen
Over
to be
You know
the
what?
Iron Fist.
I like what you guys saying, and that's true. But that's the one thing that I didn't like about Iron Fist. They put so much emphasis on, B-rate characters than the A-list characters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
are 100%
one
right. I
thing-
thought they spent too much time.
one
It was
thing-
good writing, but
yeah.
I think they shouldn't
One
have done
thing
it.
that I hated from the first season was that it took 6 episodes, and all he was saying the first 6 episodes is just trying to prove that he's Danny Rand. It kind of got old. Like after
Yeah.
the second episode, it really got old. Like it really got old. I didn't care that you're walking around barefoot. I didn't care that you're a bum. Fuck you, nigga. Like it's old now. Go do something with your
But I heard
shit.
they might use his character in Luke Cage more because they had
Probably, yeah.
they had a little.
He'll probably
dynamic.
be in the Defender. He's tied into. Plus, he also made. I think he's gonna be in Daredevil because he made a promise to Daredevil last season talking about that he's gonna look out for for
For
Hell's
city.
Kitchen
Yeah.
for his city. So he made a promise to do. So I think that he is gonna be in other people's
Just
shows,
not his own.
just not his own, or maybe
Which is good. I mean, for him. But I liked a
later
lot
on
of
they might
characters.
Bring it back.
I like the sister in Iron Fist. I thought I liked her character because she.
That's
just
kind of
looked out.
racist. What about the white girls? Did you like the white girls? How come you only like
I'm
the
talking.
sisters?
Shut up.
I actually hated her character this season though.
No, I
Like
liked
it was
it.
a flip flop for me. Like
I liked it this season.
Yeah,
Last
because
season
that's
was
the
stupid.
when you hate the characters, man. That means that the characters are doing their actors are doing their job.
well, what I really enjoyed and I wanted to see more of is Danny Rand and his brother. With the bond thing they had like at the end of the season.
Yeah,
He was about to show his brother like open his eyes to a whole new world and stuff like that.
well, he
And
was actually. He showed himself and said,
Yeah, but he's still kind of stubborn. Like, oh, I still don't believe this and that. So he's about to go show him like everything that he experienced, giving him more like insight of like what else is out there. And also like, that's what I like when that's more character development for him because if you see like the end of that season, now he's more comfortable with everything that Danny Rand's been telling him.
yeah. Also, there's what do they call that guy that can shoot bullets or whatever, golden bullets? It's a character.
Goldeneye.
It's golden
Fuck
something.
no.
But
Where is
in
that?
Iron Fist, there's something that they do that he can do.
Oh, in the end when he shoots the bullets.
Yeah, that's something. I forget what it's called, but
And that's a fucking cliffhanger. Like, how you
yeah, that's another part that
Curious what they
the
do
Iron
with
Fist
that.
can do. But they didn't. People thought they were gonna delve. I forget what they call it. I have to look it up again. But it's
Listen,
something
bro.
that he can.
Let me ask you guys a question because I honestly don't remember. And when they showed him getting when they showed him getting his power, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't show him fighting the dragon or nothing in the first season, but that they showed him when he went into the cave. You know what I'm saying? Did he have the tattoo prior, or did he get the tattoo after he killed the dragon? I can't remember.
I can't remember, but I would assume it's after.
Because if he got it after, that means he already has the power because he killed the dragon and got the power. The way he got that mark, if I'm not mistaken, in the comic books, is when he buried his hands in the dragon's heart. That's what makes his shit glow. Then that mark was a scar that he got from the dragon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong. I gotta go get back to that one. But I wanted to know because if he had it before or after, that actually plays a big role on also this other fuckers getting the tattoo and then just having the fucking power.
Yeah, well,
Like,
I
that's
didn't.
really fucking stupid, bro. Just because you have that bowl, now you have that. You know, so what's the fucking point of the dragon? Fuck the dragon.
Well, what did you all think about the student, the character, his foe in that show?
Which one?
The one that, the Iron Fist that he stole it and had the red fist or whatever.
Oh, that
Oh, his brother.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, Davos. What y'all think about his character?
I like his character. I think his character was a little too much for that. Because that nigga was like fucking hardcore gangster. Like, I like how he was just stoned all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Especially
like,
that scene
yeah,
with
that
the two bitches, where he's just like, you're sitting there. And I like his dress code.
yeah, he was like it was like he was devout and devoted to his religion
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, and
I would have been
and a lot
devoted
of
to
his,
both of the bitches, but
you know, his backstory too and everything. You see everything that happens to him. Like you see, like he has that reason, and he also, you can see through his eyes like
Yeah,
why he's doing what he's doing. And
Yeah, he didn't even get to talk to
it's
his
like
mother.
Yeah, and he's stuck on the whole, you know,
Bro,
Iron Fist needs to.
one of the best scenes was when he was talking to his mom.
Yeah,
And he's like, tell me something. You know, and she wanted to say that they're both like, they got
yeah,
that
next
shot.
the door. Yeah, and
They're
she's
both at that door. She's just like,
See, that's what I mean. Like Iron Fist 1 and 2 have those great moments like that.
but it's so far,
But yeah,
so
but
few and
it's
far between.
and
It's like
then
one great moment every 3 episodes.
and then at the end when Colleen has the powers, I was like, I would have just watched the whole show if it was just her like that. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have preferred that versus Danny Rand complaining all the time about.
Yeah, exactly.
whining.
Being a trillionaire and not giving
It's like,
a
what are
shit
you
about
mad
it.
about?
I'm, what, 49% owner
Oh man.
Pretty much.
or 51%?
51.
Yeah, I know. He had a little bit more than they did.
Fucking asshole.
And he's still not at his full potential because he can only use it in one hand.
Well,
And that's
no,
another thing. The whole, thank you for bringing that up. The whole time the show
Spoiler
went on,
alert, in
this
the end,
thing
though,
only
he
has
doesn't.
one fucking fist.
In
At
the end,
end-
he have 2.
At the end?
Yeah, because he grabs the gun
Oh, yeah.
and both of them light up.
Oh, that's right. And Colleen has one fist. With a sword.
But
Yeah, they only showed
the
her
way
one.
that they do that, it's something about the
Question,
the
would that
golden
make it a
bullets or something.
lightsaber?
You can't say that. You can't.
They both belong to Disney.
You can't say lightsaber. You can't call it a lightsaber.
You know what will happen, man. These guys
I'll-
definitely, they'll
a-
definitely go,
it's
yeah,
a-
right.
A luminous sword?
A luminous sword. A sword of light. Any of those will work. You
Okay.
can't say lightsaber.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like the other 2 characters are more professional with the Iron Fist than he ever was. in one.
Exactly.
And
That's
he was
why,
the
bro.
chosen one.
Bro, Davos, at the moment he had it, he already was able to use it in 2 fists.
Mm-hmm.
He was double fisting bitches off rip.
But he was also.
Double fisting bitches.
He was also the better fighter.
Who was?
Davos.
Yeah.
And he was more committed. Like he was. Remember, the way he won was that he tricked them into looking to the light, which on its own, it's like.
The problem was
It's
he
a
won
skill.
because he was smarter than him. He didn't
Yeah.
have-
Yeah, brains before brawn.
One was just like a warrior.
Yeah.
Just constantly got smart, got outsmarted all the time. So that's why he didn't deserve it. He wasn't the best thinker, man.
He sure wasn't.
Yeah, he was too irrational. Yeah.
Or, as they call it in Swahili.
Like, Colleen did in 6 months what Danny took 2 seasons to do.
Well, Colleen was a badass from day
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Off
She,
rip.
yeah, she
But
was
even so,
trained.
like-
She was trained, so she was, you
She
know.
was trained by the other guy.
Yeah, she was
They had a
trained by
weird
like.
Japanese
The
name,
hand.
but he looked Colombian. the guy that trained Colleen.
Oh, he did look Colombian.
I think it looked like a fucking young version of fucking Pablo Escobar.
Soy el
Every time I saw him, I thought that song was gonna come on.
Plato plomo.
Te amo.
That's why he told. That's why he told Colleen. She
Yeah.
picked the plata. That's why she had the sword.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Since we're on Netflix, I just found out today, Orange is the New Black. surprise fans by announcing that it will be its final season this next season.
I never even watched
Why?
any episodes.
No, there is actually.
People said it's good. Everybody said it's good.
surprisingly
Everybody loves that.
This
show.
season was different, but it was good. I hope next season, because you know how like they divided that prison and they went to two different prisons. So since they showed this one prison this season, hopefully next season they'll show the other prison.
Yeah,
I
I mean that's the thing about that show though is that like they have so much to work with because it's like they haven't delved like to half of the characters, and a lot of times like that is so interesting like to
Yeah.
see like
And this is
their
the
past
first
and
season
stuff.
that they're inside a new
Facility,
setting
yeah.
and everything. So for it to be the final season, like how do you? I feel like it just got into a new direction just to chop
Just
in,
as- yeah,
you know. That's
kind of
it.
like Iron Fist. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Tell us that it all will be okay.
It's all gonna be okay.
I knew you were about to say that, dude.
Because you know what, Disney's gonna have its own streaming service, and then you know as much as we hate the idea of having to pay for another streaming service,
You don't have any choice.
it
Yeah,
you don't,
you always have a choice.
one you don't
Always
have a
have a
choice. Two,
I don't have a choice. They make my favorite movies. They own everything, man. I don't have a choice.
two, competition brings out the best in things. So like the fact, you know, right now Netflix kind of stands like in this pedestal where it's like
It's kind
reigning
of like
supreme.
streaming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Top streaming.
you know, now that Disney's gonna step into the game,
Hulu,
now they gotta
I
step
don't
into the
know
game
why,
too.
because Hulu got
Hulu's
way
good.
more
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but Hulu's
And Hulu got other channels connected to it. Because through Hulu you could connect HBO, Stars, Cinemax, and all them other.
I understand, but I'm
select
talking
shows.
about
For select shows.
for
Yeah,
select,
for
like,
yeah.
for-
You're talking about like originals.
the originals. Yeah, the reason why you have to get Netflix is because you can't watch this anywhere else but Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, the
Daredevil.
Daredevils, Iron Fist.
Lies, because Seven Deadly Sins was supposed to be a Netflix original,
Uh-huh.
which I've already seen season 2.
Uh-huh.
And 3.
That's out. That's not even on Netflix. First off, season 2 was already released somewhere. I already watched it on the internet. And this season 2 is supposed to come out sometime next week.
What do you
It's
mean?
out. It's out.
It's already out. There's 3 seasons out. One just dropped like a
No,
couple days ago.
There's only 2 seasons.
Oh.
Mister, I've been watching it all day today.
Well,
I can show you. I
It's
can
on
show
Netflix
you.
now.
It's only, but it's technically only 2 seasons, not 3.
I can show you. There's 3. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Look,
Season 2 on Netflix is only 2 episodes.
Look, man.
That's not a season, nigga.
Look,
No,
man.
it's the whole thing's there.
Look, man.
They just came out like a couple days ago.
It literally just came out.
They
Season
notified me on my
1,
phone.
Season 2, Season 3. Season 3, all bunch of new episodes. See? That's Season 3.
It's all there, but I've seen it already. That's why he's saying like it's
This
not a
season
Netflix
2.
original.
This Season 2.
I've already seen it.
That's
I've
what-
seen
yeah,
it
that's what I'm
months
getting at.
ago.
See?
Months ago, I've seen
And
it. So it's
it goes
not a
Season
Netflix.
1.
On what?
But at the same time, when it comes to that, I don't trust Netflix when it comes to seasons because I don't think they properly break down seasons
There's a
correctly.
site I use called Animania, and I've been using it for years.
Oh, okay. So
Oh yeah.
But it's built
I
as a
used to watch
Netflix original.
Animaniacs.
Baki, the Grappler, is supposed to be a Netflix original.
well, it doesn't mean that they don't.
Fuck.
It doesn't mean that they can't produce it and say, "Hey, you want to stream this
Yeah.
on your
Yeah,
service?"
it's of course I can get it because I'm basically streaming it straight from Japan.
Mm.
So it came out there first, so I get it first. Even VRV already had
Mm.
it, so I don't understand how they didn't have it. VRV is worldwide. You can pull VRV up on
Mm.
PlayStation. You can download it. So I don't know what's the point of it being a Netflix original when it's
Well, again, you're forgetting that Netflix is no longer just a
Netflix.
streaming service.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's also
a
studio.
platform. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, they have their own studio now too.
Right.
And it's
So, I mean,
supposed
if
to-
So by
It's
saying
created
Netflix original, it could
By
be like
Netflix as a studio that I can understand.
right, and that's probably what they want to
Netflix Studios.
imply.
But that's an example of you go watch something. You don't need Netflix specifically to watch a show.
A Netflix
Correct.
That's what I was trying to get at.
A Netflix original.
The point I was trying to make is now that Disney's stepping into the game, that Netflix has to step up their game as well.
Yeah.
So then this brings out better movies, better shows.
Let's be honest. Like most of the shows I watch, a lot of them are from Marvel. I mean, the whole reason I even got it was because of the Marvel one, and now I'm gonna wind up having. I could possibly be switching over to. Well, I know I'm gonna have it anyway. I mean, I don't have a choice.
I actually was reading that they were talking that the Netflix shows, the Marvels, they actually belong to Netflix, so they can only be canceled by Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that
So
means they have
Netflix does
control.
hold. Yeah, Netflix does hold the
The rights.
the power to do what they want.
Well, I think Iron Fist is gonna pop up on the Disney streaming service. I mean, the way they were talking about it was that,
Iron Fist?
yeah, they were talking about it like, oh, he could
Like-
pop back up.
But
Like,
that'll be
Like, you mean like new episodes after the
yeah,
canceling?
they might.
or-
Yeah, no, after the canceling, they might start a new one
I'm
on the
curious
streaming
how that'll
service.
work,
I
And
mean,
hopefully
but
they-
would it be canon or?
I don't know. I was reading something about it, but what I would like,
I mean, it could be a deal where like Netflix and Disney with their streaming service, they could do like a crossover special.
yeah.
So
they could
if
do-
Iron Fist is gonna be there, because he's already been on the Netflix one.
yeah.
So like, if they're gonna share the property, they could do like crossover special, which in hindsight would be like a good way
Especially
to
if they
promote and get more customers in.
That's what they were talking about too, because they said they already had they compared it with what's the Scarlet Witch and what's his name, Loki.
Mhm.
One
Loki
that's
and
and they said that might be one that pops up over there too.
I think Loki's one of like the best actors too.
Tom
That guy that played Loki.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, that nigga did a great
Yeah,
job
actually,
with that
nominated
fucking
him to
role.
play the next Bond too.
Yeah, he was in the running for it. Yeah, he was in the running for the to get James Bond. Him and well,
James Bond.
Yeah,
I
Chuck-
guess
Oh,
also
also
James Bond.
they also had your boy in there too,
Who?
Mr. Venom himself, Mr.
sorry.
Bane.
No, I don't think he could be
To
a
play
James Bond.
Bond.
He looks too brooding to be smooth like
Come
James
on.
Bond.
we-
James Bond really is.
I think
he really
Pierce-
is already. He's really supposed to become more brute like Daniel Craig. That's how the original.
I think-
Daniel Craig was.
I think Pierce Brosnan or whatever. the fuck-
Brosnan.
Yeah, that guy. He's the best Bond.
I always like Roger Moore the best.
Everybody's entitled to their opinions.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. on
Pierce
that one.
Brosnan was definitely not the best James Bond. But you know what
But he's
though?
the first one to
The
come
way
out
he
with
looked
James
though,
Bond.
I thought that he looked like a James Bond character.
Yeah.
Like to me, he looks like if I was like thinking of a James Bond, I think he looks the most like him.
Yeah.
And he's a great actor. And I've been watching him.
I also got a question for everybody in the audience at the end of the podcast.
At the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I just came up with it. It's
Okay.
gonna be arguing questions. I'm gonna leave that for the end.
Perfect.
Okay.
So this article is talking about the Netflix and the shows about. It says, it seems the Netflix Marvel shows aren't going anywhere anytime soon, as Netflix chief content officer Ted Sarandos suggested in a blunt, brief, and clear comment. Those shows are for us to cancel, and we're super happy with their performance so far.
Heard. I like
So-
that. I like that.
So there's the hope.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
But you know Disney. They might just change their mind and buy the whole thing out.
I was like, you know what? We'll just buy Netflix.
Yep.
Like,
We'll just
like
take
here's
it.
a check. Oh, not
You guys-
enough. Here's
you guys-
another one.
You guys do what you want. You guys do what you want with that.
Not enough. Here's another check. How about now?
And last topic I have on here, I just saw, I don't know if anyone watches Chronicles of Narnia, but there's going to be a
Yeah.
series that Netflix is working on.
Oh man, that'll be great. Look, can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I never really said this, but I like the Chronicles of Narnia because, like, when I was a kid, I read the books. Like in my school, like when I was a kid, so it always stuck in my
Yeah,
head. Like
the
Lion, Witch, and the
cartoons, too.
Wardrobe. I never seen any of the cartoons, nothing. When the movies came, I had to watch them because I'm like, yo, it's like a part of my childhood. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, because I remember reading them
Yeah, it's really
as a
old.
kid,
It's really
and I
old
was like,
story.
yeah, and I was like, I remember my mind like envisioning what happened. That, you know, like so to see it on the movie, I was like, wow, and it wasn't bad. I liked them.
I
So,
like the first one.
yeah, it wasn't like
The first one was good.
yeah.
The other
Well, I
two
wasn't
I
blown
thought
away
was
by them, but they always stick to me because I read the books and I was so like really into it. Our teacher used to read it to us, and then we
That's
took
what
the
they
books
stuck
and
to the
read.
story.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
book.
yeah,
It's
man.
just-
So
they
now I'm
didn't
like,
veer off anywhere.
yeah. So now
Well, that's always the hard thing too. Like with reading, like there's always like, that gap from the book and the movie,
Which is
'cause,
difficult.
You know,
Very
the book,
hard to stay the same.
like to
to
compare
put
with your
everything-
imagination.
Yeah, and I try to. When I look at the movies, like when I read the book, I try to see how similar our views were of it.
Right.
And
How you portrayed it versus
yeah, how I
how
portrayed it and how everybody else portrayed, how their vision of it was. But
Mm.
I just love I love the books. So I'll always watch all of those, and just because 6th grade, I'm reading it. You know what I mean?
So
So
you
is
got
that
some
going to be a
questions?
series on
Alright.
Netflix or what series?
Yeah, so Netflix is
Oh wow.
to produce new Chronicles of Narnia films and streaming series, according to a press release on the Chronicles of Narnia Facebook page.
See, now they're going to be able to be a little bit more detailed because it's on.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
A series.
Yeah. Just
In
always-
theory. In theory.
Yeah, in theory, because we've seen it mess up plenty of times. So.
All right, I got a question for everybody.
Bird.
We don't answer it right now. We'll have this fight at the beginning of next podcast. Who's your favorite Batman?
To be continued.
No, not yet.
I can answer it.
Val Kilmer or Michael Keaton?
Between
What?
those two?
Yeah.
Man, there's a
Michael
bunch of
Keaton.
different Batman. We can't
Right.
just limit it to
There's a
two.
lot of
Huh?
Batmans.
There's a lot of different Batmans. There's like four.
But he's
right?
saying
But
between
those are the
Yeah.
two best ones. Like the three best ones were those two to me and fucking Chris, whatever the fuck his name is.
Christian Bell.
Yeah,
Chris
Christian
Tucker.
Bale.
Chris Rock.
He's black like Batman, right? Huh?
They're both black. They both the main kids. They gotta be the same person.
So sad.
It really is, man. 2018.
I am Batman. I like how he used to talk. I am Batman. He's so sexy. I ain't gay, but that nigga was sexy.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna pose that question, who was the best Joker?
Oh, we know
Oh,
who the best
man.
Joker. We know who the best
Well,
Joker
go
is.
home.
bro.
If you,
Go to sleep.
is that even a question?
Well, there's two.
Well, there's
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
There's two.
Yeah, Mark
Well,
Hamill.
no,
He voiced
Mark
the
Hamill's
Joker.
just the voice.
Yeah, yeah, but
So-
yeah.
Nah.
He's a
you-
great voice. I'm
He
not
was-
saying
he
he's
was
not.
more than just a
He-
voice. I get
when
what
you
you're saying.
think of the
Right.
Joker before the Dark Knight, you thought of Mark Hamill's voice.
No, actually, no. I thought Jack Nicholas, but that's nor here nor there.
Jack Nicklaus. Is that a golfer?
Yes, it's a goldfish.
Oh, okay. Here's something.
Oh man.
I don't know if you guys seen the new pictures that they've been posting of the new Joker, Joaquin
yeah.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
What do you guys think of that? Because honestly,
I'm not a fan.
Guys, good night.
Just-
thank you
just
for
what
watching
I've
Spooncast.
seen.
He looks too
That's what I've
happy.
seen.
He looks very happy. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck?
All right.
He looks glad
Let's
to
go
be
there.
there.
Joaquin Phoenix. Let's look at his career. Movies he's already done.
He's a good actor.
No, he's a great actor.
I'm not, I'm
I'm
not
not-
taking anything from
He's
Joaquin
a great
Phoenix.
actor, but that's like getting
What's your
fucking
favorite movie
Seinfeld
Joaquin
to play
Phoenix
Batman.
ever played in? What's your favorite movie Joaquin Phoenix ever played in?
There's a few.
Walk hard.
Give me the top one. Give me
Now
your
walk
top
in the
one.
line.
for me, Gladiator.
Gladiator, same.
Yeah, I like Gladiator. He was such a jerk in
Hands
that
down,
movie.
that performance was like
Yeah,
incredible.
He's a
he was
jerk
such a
like that.
brick, man.
But he doesn't hit me like a Joker. Now he really don't. And then the way he looks with the makeup and everything, it literally looks like, you know how they got that Joker picture, but it's like three different pictures and they all have a different color scheme.
What's
Uh,
the
yeah.
name
It
of
looks
that
like that. It
movie?
looks like one of those.
Yeah.
They took the
Heath
orange
Ledger
one
played
and
in.
put it on. You know.
Yeah, it's yeah. I know what you're
Knight's
talking
movie
about.
Heath Ledger played it. What's the name?
I
of
can't
that
remember what it is, but
Knight's
I remember he was
Tale.
on the
Knight's
Or Knight's Tale, yeah.
Is that what?
All
it-
right. So think of Heath Ledger in Knight's Tale,
It's not the
and
same
then
actor.
tell me that Heath Ledger can't play Joker. You'd never know what somebody can
I,
do.
well,
But
I,
this is
well, I
the thing,
remember
though,
what
Because
people
I hated
said.
that movie, Knight's Tale. It's
Me-
No,
horrible.
but this is no. I like that movie actually.
Kyle and
I
I
like it.
were arguing about it. Remember Kyle?
Yeah.
When they picked Heath Ledger, people were like, "Oh, I don't think he's gonna do a good job." I'm like, "I think he's gonna do a great job." I was like, "He kind of looks like Joker." That's what I said. I was like, and I wasn't really big on Heath Ledger, but I was like, I looked at him, I'm like, he's probably gonna be a good Joker. But everybody else was like, "Oh, I don't think he's gonna be a good Joker." He turned out to be the best Joker
Ever in
ever.
history of joking
But
around.
but exactly. That being said, what you're saying is cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He
You never
might
know.
play,
You
but
never know.
after seeing Heath Ledger play a Joker, my nigga,
So
that's like watching Michael Jordan play basketball and then watch LeBron. They
So-
still good,
so
Yeah.
watch
but
this.
it's like
So
it's
watch
fucking
this.
Jordan. He got the Jordan 18s. Nigga, the fuck.
But look at who's come after Jordan because of Jordan.
Yeah.
They want to be him.
Yeah,
But
So
they're
when
not.
if you're Joaquin Phoenix, you're like, fuck, I do this.
I think
Joker.
that's part. I think
You know,
that's
Heath
part of
Ledger
the
is the
reason
best one.
when he takes the
I
picture,
gotta
he's
bring
doing the
myself
opposite
up
of what
to
Heath Ledger
speed
did.
to
I noticed,
Heath
and he's
Ledger's
doing the
You know
opposite
what?
of
You
what
may never be
Jared
the-
Leto.
Now that you
It's good.
said that, honestly, seeing the what's his name, the
Jared
last
Leto?
Jared Leto Joker, he set the bar so low that Joaquin Phoenix might can't be good.
Listen,
You're right. Joaquin
Wa-
Phoenix might can do it good.
Joaquin
You're right.
Phoenix is a good actor.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
good
not
actor.
taking it
Nobody-
away. I'm not taking it away at all.
Yeah.
He is, but I just don't.
And he can
But
pull that
I'm
crazy
thinking-
role in
Have you seen the screen test shots that they got
Again,
of him
yes.
acting as the Joker and laughing?
They didn't look good.
I'm gonna send you all that shit.
Yeah, send it to me. I
He's
just
like,
think
they have a part where he's like acting out like a leaked footage, and he laughs like he tries to do that laugh like Heath Ledger did like that. And
I remember Heath
Ledger
Ledger did. I never heard.
That's
of
Mark
that.
Hamill you're thinking.
No, Heath Ledger does do when he's hanging upside down, and Batman got him.
Oh yeah.
After with the boat. And
Yeah,
okay.
when he
Okay.
and
No, he
Yeah.
was legit
and he
high on
goes, "You have
something.
to
Yeah.
break your
Like-
own rule." And he starts laughing. He tries to do that little cricket laugh, and it's just, no.
I don't.
I think Heath Ledger laughed like that in real life, though. Like, this,
I think what
There's no
Joaquin
way
Phoenix
that you
is
can fake
doing.
that.
I think what he's doing though is the opposite of what all the past two Jokers have done, and I think he's making it like. But I don't think the character when he acts is going to be that way because he's like smiling in the picture, like he's just too happy, and I'm like, he can't be like
One
that.
thing
So I think he's throwing a curveball.
But one thing I like about Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger, that when they play the Joker, you could
They're
see
dark.
two different fucking
Yeah, you can see that.
expressions. Because you know how he goes from laughing to sinister, like, and they could do it like this, like that, like that. He'll be like, ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Like the part in The Dark Knight when
Where they change his voice and he's like,
when he walks in and he does the disappearing
The
trick.
magic trick.
And he's like, it's not. He goes from like being jokey funny to, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then he just really gets really tense in that room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're watching that. You're not even there, and you feel the tension.
All right. We done?
Yes.
All right. That's all the time we have for you today. Remember that you can find us on IG at
Spoon_fools.
and now on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, and now even on Twitch. So
Yay.
please go follow us on Twitch too.
Follow us on Twitch and wait for my new LP coming out on SoundCloud. It's called Frencho Hoes.
I thought it was Arroz con Pollo.
That's
That
the
one
one too.
Yeah, that one too. And
Alright.
also, what was it? La Coca.
La coca me tiene loca.
La Coca me hace. Yes. I'm sorry, La Coca me tiene loca.
La coca has him already loca. Can't even talk.
Too late.
That La Coca already has him.
Thanks for listening, and always, please
Like.
Share.
subscribe. Bye.
That is how it's done.
And that's how you do it. That right there is how you do it.
That's how that's how we was acting, dog. See, you nailed it. I knew you knew what I was talking about.